What's up, replay viewers? My name is Lee Haight, and I'm here to help you get one thing you're not doing that will add explosive profits to your business. Is that one thing sales? Is that one thing learn a better sales process? Is it you're only one person away? You need to find better people in your business. What is one thing that will add explosive profits to your business? I'm sure you're curious. What's up, Jason Stendhal? How you doing, bro? Man, how you like those games, dude? I don't know if you're a Bears fan. Jason, are you a Bears fan? That was just absolutely heartbreaking, man. It was heartbreaking to see the double post hit. It was like the example of what a good coach can do. It's like the team, the Eagles, were all the way at the end, in it to win it, and the coach called the timeout at the perfect time. And I don't know if you're a Bears fan, Jason, or if you're a Packers fan. That's what I thought. I thought you were a Packers fan, so I'm sure you were laughing your ass off as they lost the game. But, it's just the importance of a coach, the importance of, that one move in the game that actually protected the team. And so there's one thing in your business that you see me doing that, I know you want to do more of that you're not doing, and it will add explosive profits, both passive profits, to me, passive income is income that I don't have to physically go knock on doors for. Income I don't have to deal with, the grunt work or the hard stuff. To me, passive income is whenever sales recruits end up working for me and produce income over the years. But that being said, what's the one thing that you're not doing? Because many of you are already hiring salespeople. Many of you are trying to implement better sales processes. Many of you are doing everything that you can. You're not like these average guys who think in terms of scarcity, who don't really have an open mind for coaching. If you're on this stream, you're probably open-minded to coaching. You're probably willing to do whatever it takes to 10x your roofing business, but you're probably wondering, what is this one thing Lee's talking about? And this one thing that will add explosive profits to your business, this one thing that will change everything, I actually learned from Grant Cardone, and it's intent-based branding. Okay, so I want you to take a little pen and piece of paper out. Intent-based branding is where you demonstrate value through social media, just like I'm doing right now, to build a relationship and so that you eventually can get more paying customers through the use of social media marketing. And branding, okay, is not just through Facebook. I mean, it's a collaborative approach through Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube that many blue-collar business owners are not doing. And I would say the number one thing that the blue-collar business owner has a problem with is making video. So in this little presentation, I'm going to show you how to make videos that sell. I'm going to make this lesson quick. It's only going to last like 15 minutes. And in basically at the end of this deal, I'm going to see if you want my help with helping you improve your marketing message, get more paying customers, get more people to duplicate yourself for passive income. So I'm going to go through step number one. And in intent-based branding, the thing about all you need for building a brand that adds explosive profits to your business is an iPhone. Just like this, an iPhone is a weapon. My iPhone's got a charger and all my cards on the back of it. But this iPhone is always at my hip pocket. I posted a video of me getting punched in the face, and I'm sure you were wondering, you got punched in the face. How did you get that sound? How did you get that shot? It was all shot on an iPhone. I actually had an iPhone in my pocket acting as a voice memo, collecting the sound. And essentially, guys, your iPhone is just as good a camera as any other HD camera almost, and it actually collects sound very well. So, the first step is to be willing to pull out your phone, get in front of your builds, and think about it as a small pond versus large pond. The small pond being the network of people that are around the neighborhood where you're targeting. The idea is to get really specific with who you're making this content for. And if you are a contractor, a blue-collar business owner, you want more people that know, like, and trust you before you go to their home. It's like a referral. You close 80-90% on referrals because the people have heard and that you deliver great service. The people know your unique value. And so when you show up and you offer the same exact thing that they've heard about, they close with almost no pressure, with almost no sales process. You can be the very worst salesperson in America. And if you deliver good quality and service as a blue-collar businessman, you can get referrals and grow your business. But many of you are not okay with waiting on word-of-mouth referrals. They're too slow. Many of you are in the wintertime right now, short days, lots of bad weather and snow, and you're trying to figure out ways in which, that you can actually grow your business in the wintertime. And one of the ways that you can do this is create a video. So, even inside, if you were to see this, I've got the right lights, but all that you need to make sure of is that, this first, I say in this office, it was right before Hurricane Michael. I made a video that took me 20 minutes, had a brick background, and it was a public service announcement. It gave 5 simple tips to people that were going to be affected by the hurricane. It was shared 286 times. And I will tell you that you only need the willingness to make the video and the frequency to make your videos great. So you want to practice, and you want to just be normal. You want to be not salesy. You want to add information, and you want to try and make that information relevant to the small audience, the pond around the build, whether it's a 2-mile radius, 5-mile radius. A lot of times our first videos are to build awareness of our company, and we retarget people with different types of offers to make them convert. Because it's one thing to get in front of people, to get the traffic. It's another thing to turn that into paying customers, because people aren't on social media usually to buy a roof. And obviously, if you're in the windows, or if passive income. Well, passively, Alan, I spent the last 2 hours lining out a new game plan for 2019. We clearly got on the same page, leadership here, and outlined job descriptions. And I just want you to know that between David, Kai, and Dustin, that we're recommitted to delivering the service and the quality of builds. And hopefully, Alan, you can take this same information, this video blueprint. We've got Benny, we've got Steve Brown, we've got Preston, all with effective blue collar marketing method videos. And so the one thing that maybe, Alan, you could do a little bit better is taking ownership and building your personality brand inside of your neighborhoods with consistent videos, because the video you did with your customer was very effective. It was a great testimonial. A lot of your customers really love you. And so that personality is why people buy from you. If you could maybe, get more of that personality out in the neighborhood, what if you were actually getting more people to know, like, and trust you without you knocking on the door? Alan, that is the point. So if you want to get more opportunities without having to knock on doors, give me some hearts. If you want to learn how to be a better marketer, a better brander, and you want more people to know who you are and what you offer, literally, guys, for $1,000, you can get hundreds of thousands of impressions. And for $100 with a 2-mile radius, I can almost go inside of every single person's phone, and I can decide only to target the people that own the home. So I want you to know one thing. This is a new type of power that we didn't use to control. And so if you are as excited about, selling roofs in your sleep as me, then you will pull out your iPhone, practice the blue collar marketing method, which is going to get people excited. The first thing is you got to get people basically entertained. You have to basically show one of these videos after I got punched in the mouth. We created about, within 1-mile radius, a place where I couldn't door knock. It was about $2 million in jobs around one job. And it was because, I got in front of my build. And I would say the main thing, number 2, is that you need to ask yourself, is the content that I'm putting in this video so valuable that people on the internet would respect that value and watch it even if they weren't my ideal client? Your in-game mind. A lot of times roofers make the mistake, or business owners make the mistake to make the video for other contractors. As a matter of fact, that's how I started my journey, was just making training for other roofers and creating marketing systems that work for that. For Sky Diamonds University, we created marketing systems that work in the neighborhood. And it was actually a challenge from Gary Vee. He said, you need to become Bob Villa in the neighborhood, which Bob Villa was a man. We help protect people's most important investment, their property. We show them how they can add property value, increase the quality of their living space, and increase the look of their home. And so these are the type of things that people get most excited about. These are some of the most watched shows on the TV. So all you have to do is get people excited about the change, the transformation that comes when you get new windows, new siding, new roofing, new paint. This is the blue collar business. Doesn't matter if you have a clean yard, or, hey, look, last night I was on my back porch and there was someone who walked back there to pick up the poop. And so that being said, picking up the poop, the dude does it for like $12, I think $12 a week. But Ricardo, he has, from El Paso, started making more of these videos, and that every single time, he was born in 1965. So whenever I challenged him to make one of these videos, he didn't even create a website. He just used his phone. He got on top of a roof. He said, hey, We'll offer you $500 off a premium roof upgrade. But let me show you right now why we are able to get these roofs covered in full by the insurance company. Let me get up close and show you what the effects of hail damage look like and how it could possibly cause leaks. What happened was, neighbors that were around Rick, they opted in, and that man who didn't know how to build a website, who wasn't technologically inept, he created 17 leads within 2 weeks. And so Rick actually added a $2.3 million job about a month down the road. He added 15 sales guys in 30 days following the 30-day recruiting challenge. What's up, Eddie Griffin? How you doing, my man? What's up, Javier? The idea is, guys, that you get over your internal critic and you start making digital video. You don't have to be salesy. What you want to do is you want to educate the customer on what makes a good roof, on what makes you have the best service, on what separates you from other roofers. And simply, if you just go online and tell them, look, let me explain to you what it means to be a top 1% roofer and to be selected for Master Elite by GAF. It means that our work is standard to the Golden Pledge warranty, which will allow us to have $1 billion company stand behind our work. And the value of that is that you don't have to worry about your house leaking. And I know that you are worried about, choosing the right contractor, picking the right roof system, and unnecessary roof expense. See, because I'm a Master Elite contractor, all my people get this warranty, and it's a part of the deal. So the idea is to, really, really add value in the neighborhood with educational content, be informative, make the internet more valuable. So if you want to make that message for your ideal client, you have to kind of overcome their objections before you hear them. See, the thing about marketing is you don't get to hear the person give you their objections. Like, I don't know if you don't think that I can help you as a coach, or maybe you're really uncertain in your ability to silence your internal critic and use your phone to create digital video. But I'm here to tell you, not only is it possible for you, but I'm just a ball-headed roofer that just started making video. I saw today that it was 3 years ago today that I was on the way to close Grant Cardone, and he taught me what it means to be an intent-based brander, somebody who demonstrated the value. And so I thought, I'm going to raise the status of the blue collar entrepreneur. We are going to get more people aware of this opportunity that is storm damage, and we're going to be the best facilitators of success. And so over the last 3 years, the amount of impressions and people that we impact have changed drastically just because of our willingness to make digital video. And if you want to make this same transformation, I'll show you exactly how. As a matter of fact, I created a course with Mauricio Cardinal. The blue collar marketing method is a course in which we show you exactly what to do when we create these Facebook ads, exactly what script to use when you make these videos. And it's not just Facebook, it's also Facebook and Google, but you have to understand the days of free internet traffic are over, and you have to learn how to master paid traffic. And not only that, you have to learn how to take paid traffic and turn it into dollars. So let me give you some of this millionaire marketing math. So basically, if you spent $10,000 on Google pay-per-click advertisement, over the long haul, you'll spend anywhere from $75 to $150 a lead. So they split that in the middle, it's $100 a lead. So off of $10,000, you get 100 leads. We are closing these deals at 35. Some of our clients are closing as high as 45%, but let's go on the low end, 35%. So you close 35 deals, you spent $10,000 to get 35 deals. Now, these 35 deals, let's say they're average $10,000 a deal, are worth $350,000 total. This statistically is whenever we pay Google to capture roofing contractor Atlanta, roofing contractor El Paso, roofing contractor Naples, Florida, and we go straight to the top. We ethically steal jobs from our competition, because when the customer's at the top of the buying cycle, they type in roofer and our name pops up. They go into our funnel. It's passive income because that money falls into our profits. And it's not just that job that we sell, it's the referrals around that job that we sell. And so if you want to learn how to get yourself to the top of Google tomorrow and to make your phone ring immediately ethically stealing jobs from your competition, then you need the blue collar marketing method, which is one course inside of Sky Diamonds University. And it actually comes with not just how to do Google ads, not just how to do Facebook ads, but how to use this same strategy to create sales recruits, guys like Alan that have produced 7 figures or more in income for my company and that are complete duplicates of myself in the business. And so that's what I teach business owners how to do, not just to have better marketing or to make better videos that sell, but how to have systems for profit that are sustainable, because it's about having more time, having a better quality of life. And so what in the blue collar marketing method, I included 2 of my best courses: The Truth About Closing for Contractors, where I teach you how to overcome the biggest objection that any contractor has, which is uncertainty. We go through the 5 eyes of the blue collar close. I have a step-by-step sales process. I teach my reps to investigate. All right. Like our first step is to actually interrupt. So the first step is to interrupt. And a lot of times we interrupt with an investigation. Hi, my name's Lee. I've been assigned the investigation of the storm damage on your property. Are you aware that you may have some damage? Have you had anybody take a look? Have you got a completed offer report? I'm going to perform a digital analysis. It's going to take me 5 minutes. Where is the best place to put my ladder? So you got to learn how to interrupt. I interrupted them because I sounded like an authority. I went into immediately asking questions, because as an expert doesn't go out there selling is telling. He goes out there assuming the sell and asking the right questions. All right. So the second step in the process is to investigate. The third step is something that I do differently, which is I invest in my clients. I invest a written proposal. I do more than the other salespeople. I teach a disciplined sales approach that actually makes a much better file for the owner or the production manager to build. And so this system creates 30% more sales for you. Not only do you need more leads, do you need more paying customers, but you need to close those leads. You need to convert those leads. And you also need more salespeople to close the leads to duplicate yourself. Guys like Alan Foster, who've produced 7 figures in income for our company. He's actually at $2 million in income for 2018 and pushing into 2019 as a top 5 earner. So how do you get more guys like Alan Foster? Well, you get out there and you start to tell your story online. And what I recommend to my students is to read a book called Building Your Story Brand by Donald Miller. And I guide you through, how to actually be the guide to your ideal customer, how to overcome their fears, and how to help you so that you can actually tell them something that allows them to connect. And your customer will then make a transformation from someone who doesn't believe that they need a roof, or someone who doesn't believe that they need to hire a contractor, to somebody who sees your problem, who sees your solution, who basically buying or someone opting in is a transfer of trust. So you're able to actually bring their defensive downs and transfer their trust by demonstrating how you can help them. It's not really salesy. And maybe you're listening to me talk and you're like, man, this guy could really help me get more leads in my business. He could help me sell more deals. I started in this industry at 13 years old, but now I'm 33 years old. Been doing it professionally since I was 18. I wasn't always successful. I was a college dropout. Probably wasn't entitled, what they call Lee Haight rich kid. And that being said, I didn't have to worry about things in high school, except for I worked to have money to go out and hang out with girls. Now, when I fell out of college and I had to get back to work, I learned what it was like to really be a man. I knocked 50,000 doors. I felt the pressures of a company that depended on my talent to succeed. And like Johnny Appleseed of the roofing business, I've been in 40 different markets, scaling from 0 to 5 million, 5 million to 10 million this year, to $50 million in total sales. 2019, we're going for $100 million. I want to share with you how I've done it. It's all about intent-based branding. And it's about how that I have used digital video to get more impressions. And when more people see me, more people want to do business with me, and that'll work exactly for you. And so I not only help you overcome this uncertainty, I give you exactly what to say so you can be confident, since I've done it, that it will already work for you. And so I'm going to keep this really brief, because I don't like to just continue. I want y'all to get back to work. But you have to be consistent. You have to be willing to constantly come back, to put your face out there, to put your message out there. And many of you need weekly focus. You need weekly accountability. And that's where essentially we have weekly focus calls inside of Sky Diamonds Elite. And so not only are the people out in my Sky Diamonds Elite, which are my private clients, figuring out how to implement the blue collar marketing method, but I talk to them about every single pain point that they have in their business. And it doesn't matter about hiring the right person, firing the right person, setting the right system up for the supplement department, setting the right system up for the production department. It's 3 different departments that we operate here at our roofing company: sales, marketing, and operations. And that I'm literally a guy that's skilled in doing all the different trades in this industry, but I like to find great people. My rule is if that person can accomplish the task 70 to 80% as well as I can, then it's my job to delegate that task and to lead that person into getting it done better. And so I'm a leadership coach, because biggest thing that contractors have is the inability to get out of their own way. I'd say most of y'all are watching this. You have the Superman complex. You think other people can't solve things like you do. Bald guys are closers. But I'm going to help you get over this Superman complex. And I have a new offer. You get the blue collar marketing method. If you want the blue collar marketing method, the truth about closing for contractors, and a 30-day recruiting challenge, we have a special deal for you. But actually, the real thing and reason that I wanted to reach out here is I wanted to see if you wanted my personal help. See, my private clients, they're getting access to the 10X Growth Con. They're getting access to the Insurance Mastermind Group. I invested more than like $50,000 in the suite at the 10X Growth Con so I could make it specific for blue collar business owners, specific for roofing contractors. There's going to be marketing, there's going to be sales, there's going to be real estate investment talk. We're going to be going out to dinner, and as an elite band of brothers obsessed with progression. The main thing is that most contractors, the reason why they don't succeed with systems for improving their life is they're lazy and they don't stay focused on using the system. So I want to immerse you in a like personal guide or coaching environment where I give you weekly focus, I give you a boot camp, we give you online training, but we also give you the opportunity to meet up and have live events like the Insurance Mastermind Group, events like the 10X Growth Con. And really, I mean, there's a select group of contractors that really need somebody to make their phone ring, to build these digital properties for them. And, you know, if you have a business, like $1 million plus business, as a matter of fact, you probably should have a $2 million or plus contracting business to qualify for the sweetest deal. But the sweetest deal, it actually includes a combo offer with Roofing Marketing Pros, where we offer basically our best clients done for you marketing services, where we run your Google ads, where we run your Facebook ads, where we build the residential funnel, we build the commercial funnel. And you know, this deal, this is like only going to be going on for the next 30 days because basically January 21st through 24th, I'm going to be at the Insurance Mastermind Group speaking about the blue collar marketing method. I'm a keynote speaker and hosting the second day of the conference. And at the 10X Growth Con, we're going to be inviting you, if you're a part of this elite group, to help clarify your message, find the holes, the holes that are in your boat, and plug those holes so that your blue collar millions in 2019 become a reality. And if you are serious about taking action, you know, this program is going to give you the exact system that we use to create 454 leads in 30 days for my roofing company that Ricardo used out of El Paso, a non-storm market, to go from $2 million to $10 million. He literally created $2.3 million off of one lead. It was a YMCA. He called me up. I offered him personal coaching on how to turn it from a repair to replacement. Then I offered personal coaching on how to get the estimate right. We got the estimate right. The roof is approved now. These are 2 roofs for the YMCA. When we do a good job, we're going to get the rest of the YMCA's roofs, and there's a lot more. And so Kevin Burpee, he's going to be talking about how he landed 527 deals. And ironically, it's for a similar type company, Boys and Girls Club. Ricardo's $2.3 million deal was the YMCA's. And so we helped him get those deals by doing his Google ads, doing his Facebook ads, building his digital properties, and basically you can get Sky Diamonds University, the blue collar marketing method, weekly focus calls with me, my marketing team, done for you recruiting and commercial business funnels, and we run all the traffic and make sure that it converts. You'll get all the reports, phone calls, forms. This is like the best package that I've ever offered, and you'd be absolutely silly not to invest, especially if you're a business over $5 million with 10 plus salespeople, because your salespeople can train with me every single day, and we can increase sales 30% following the 5 eyes of the blue collar close. More importantly, we can create more income passively with these systems, these marketing systems. We've spent millions of dollars. We know they work. And so if you're willing to create the content, if you're willing to get out of the way, Facebook is the most effective way to get cheap leads. You brand, you get them to know, like, and trust you. That you close them at a higher than 50% rate. They're cheaper than Google. But it's when you use Facebook and Google together, because on your website that you send all your traffic to from Google, you use a Facebook pixel and you retarget everybody that comes to your landing page with new Facebook offers. And it's an ecosystem of passive income and digital real estates that many of you roofers aren't even doing. And you're not learning that you need to demonstrate how you're going to help help your customers. You're not learning that you need to demonstrate how you need to help your future recruits. You're not learning about how to get your internal critic all out of your head so that you can start creating these videos that recruits want to come to work for you, that property owners want to pay you to do the work. And so I want to challenge you right now. If you've seen some of the stuff about the blue collar marketing method and you want to make more money off of Facebook, go ahead and just give me some hearts. Click on that link right there that Vaughn has put in the comments, and you will get a video of me at the 10X Growth Con at our closers only suite. And this suite is going to be for a minimum of 25 people. I think we got like 20 people already assigned. And so if you're serious about taking action, you want some personal accountability in helping building some of these digital properties and passive income, you want 10 to 15 new projects every single month. If you want 5 to 10 sales recruits, if you want to follow a system that I used to go from 10 to 50 million, if you want to use the same system Ricardo used to go from 2 million to 10 million, how Jeremy Gilstrap, another guy on the same exact system, went from $4 million to $8 million in a non-storm market in Atlanta. And so this is the blue collar marketing method. This is me executing your Facebook and Google ads for you. There's been a lot of different things that we've done for our clients. If you didn't get a chance to come to the 7-Figure Contractor Mastermind, I do want to invite you to the 10X Growth Con Suite. I see JR Garcia, man. I can't wait for the opportunity to work one-on-one with you. We do have a network, an elite network of guys that could really benefit from what you bring to the table. $17 million contractor out of Houston that knows how to brand, that gives back to his community, that cares about being a blue collar business leader. And, this is the kind of contractors that come into our network looking to improve, get better time in their business. And if there's one thing I can tell you is that if you don't figure out how to make this digital transformation, you're always going to be doing things the old school way. And I can say one thing, many of you are here right now getting information, and I think that it's important that you realize that information is not enough. It actually takes money, it takes time, it takes blood, sweat, and tears. And many of you won't do what it takes. You won't get outside of your own internal critic. You'll succumb to the forces of average. You will let some narcissistic hater prevent you from building this digital real estate. And so I want to encourage you to not let that happen. I want to encourage you to take a moment of your day, say, I want to start the intent-based branding that Lee's talking about around each one of my builds. I want to start holding a weekly and monthly open house for new recruits. I want to get weekly focus calls and get one-on-one with an elite network. And I want to go to the 10X Growth Con. I want to go to Insurance Mastermind Group. I want new funnels. I want to understand how this ClickFunnels works in the roofing business. I waste all this time on Facebook, and I'm tired of wasting time on Facebook. I'm tired of being a slave to these needy, mediocre salespeople. I need some discipline in my organization to go out there and work a little harder. The hardest door to open is the truck door, and it's wintertime, and I can't seem to get my guys motivated to go in the field. Listen, we live hardcore door to door, and I will help your business every single day by teaching the guys what's expected of them as $1 million plus producer. Do you know what that is? That's a knock star. Hashtag knock star for a reason. I got punched in the face knocking the door, and I was happy. I was happy because it jazzed me up. It helped me create a Facebook marketing strategy that now I put into a actual course. This course is the Blue Collar Marketing Method. It's actually included if you're already a Sky Diamonds University client. But if you're not, and you just want to dip your toe in the water, and you want to know how I recruit, and you want to know how I close, and you want to know how I market online, I'm literally allowing you to get behind the scenes for $995. Now, I don't recommend that. What I recommend if you're a serious business owner is that you spend as much time as you can with me, because we are the example of digital properties creating passive income in roofing, because we created here in RRCA 150 sales recruits last year. We have a company that's on track to grow again from 50 million to 70 million plus. And I am the antithesis of what most contractors are at this point, even though I'm publicly to other roofers, publicly under me, number one, I'm sharing all my trade secrets, and everybody's just freaked out like it's too good to be true. There's no way this guy has altruistic intentions, is really just trying to help me out. But it's really what I learned. The more I give to the market, the more I get out. And call it selfish, call it selfless. The point is if I help you, if I get you results, I get luckier in my business. I have more time with my family, and that's why I'm here on Facebook. And I want you to have the same results that I have. So I want you to right now to go to the skydiamondsuniversity.com/suite, fill out the application if you're serious about making this transformation, if you're serious about getting new sales recruits, if you're serious about online properties, if you want to spend some time with me, January 21st through 24th in Anaheim, California at the Insurance Mastermind Group, February 1st through 3rd at the 10X Growth Con, and February 11th through 13th at the Nashville International Roofing Expo. I said I would keep this to 30 minutes. Guys, Knockstars, go have a blessed and big day. The one thing that you're not doing is using digital video. So say to yourself, I'm going to make a video today. Go out there in front of one of your projects, get a video testimonial, make a video today and send me a message of it. Say, thank you, Lee, you inspired me. Fill out the form at skydiamondsuniversity.com/suite. Go by Building My Story Brand by Donald Miller. Send me a message and I'll tell you how to put it to work. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate the time. Y'all have a great Monday.